What's happening with it, y'all? Your boy Terence Crawford is at it again, y'all. This man been contradicting himself since contradiction became a word, and telling the biggest lies on interviews like we can't pull up the receipts. Before we get into this next video, make sure that y'all hit my like button and sub to the channel if you're not already subbed to the channel. And I know a lot of y'all is just haters. You're gonna watch the video in the background, picking off in your drawers and stuff, but you ain't gonna hit the like button. But you know, for the rest, hit the like button and sub. Now, like I said, Terence Crawford been contradicting himself and lying for years and years when it comes to making the Errol Spence fight. You know, the man then told you the fight was behind him. He don't want to fight no more. He want to fight Manny Pacquiao. He want to fight Keith Thurman. Errol Spence ain't nothing. He ain't did nothing in his little career. And then come back and tell you that Errol Spence was never ducking him, that it was the promoters, that it was the business of boxing, all type of ish. Now that the fight is right around the corner, we all know that the discrepancy why the fight hasn't been announced is because Steven Espinoza is saying that Terence Crawford, he's saying that the money ain't right. He want more money, right? He wants to get the most money possible if he's willing to step in the ring with Errol Spence. Now, it wouldn't be nothing wrong with that if this man wasn't a walking contradiction, right? Now you crying and you complaining about the money. You want to get the most money that you've ever made in your whole entire career by a long shot. Nothing wrong with that, right? If you hadn't been contradicting yourself. Now I'm going to let y'all know exactly what I was talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And shout out to Blue Blood for bringing this back to the surface, right? Now, this man, Terence Crawford, is the same man that said if he was Errol Spence, he would take less money. He would do whatever he got to do to make the fight happen if Errol Spence is confident in his abilities. Now that the tables have turned and Errol Spence is breathing down your neck, right? Now everything comes back full circle on your ass, Terence Crawford. Now, let's play this audio and let's listen to what Bud Crawford had to say about the Errol Spence fight not too long ago.
You think he's protecting himself and protecting his record, protecting that zero, and that's why he doesn't want to step in there because he knows what type of fighter you are?
A little bit. That has something to do with it a little bit, but at the same time, I just think like, you know, he thinking the big picture. Like, if I take a chance like this, I need to be getting paid as much money as possible, just in case if I lose. He's talking about he want to fight this guy and fight this guy, so he's going to be the A side, you know. He don't want a 50-50 fight. Well, that just lets you know right now he's not 100% confident in his own abilities. You know, he can say what he wants. The casual fans can say what they want, but me, you know, if I'm confident in my abilities, I'm like, okay, we can do it. You know, it don't matter if it's 50-50 or not. I know I'm gonna win, so I don't have nothing to lose.
Oh, there y'all have it. Yeah, y'all heard it for yourself. He says that Errol Spence is not confident in his abilities because if it was him, he wouldn't care if it was 50-50 or not. He wouldn't care what the money was because he know that he ain't gonna lose. So he says Errol Spence is not confident in his abilities, right? Worrying about what split it is, worrying about how much money he gonna get, you know, asking for something more than 50-50. Let me remind y'all, right, before I really get to cooking, let me remind y'all, Errol Spence, 3 belts. WBA, IBF, and WBC. Terence Crawford, 1 belt at 147. WBO belt, right? WBO belt, the top rank belt. He was able to leave top rank with the top rank belt. 3 belts to 1. We already know who does the bigger pay-per-view numbers and all of that, right? But this man, Terence Crawford, he lying and he contradicting himself again because now right? It's funny how things come full circle. You said these words, Terence Crawford. You said if it was you wouldn't worry about the money because you confident in your abilities. Errol Spence is not confident in his abilities. That's why he's worried about the splits and everything. But now that we come full circle, Errol Spence ain't crying about the money. Errol Spence ain't worried about the money. Now that Errol Spence is at your motherfucking neck, breathing down your throat, now it's you trying to overprice yourself. You want $25 million guaranteed. And you want at least a 45-55 split. Right? Probably 50-50 behind the scenes. It's you that's complaining about the money. And I told people, right, ever since that nigga with the shag came back, yeah, see, back then when you was running your mouth, yeah, you was very confident, Terence Crawford, because you thought you was gonna get Errol Spence, that dude that was fucked up, fucking off in the streets. But nah, you didn't get him. You got the real, that nigga with the shag, the big fish, right? And now it's you, right? It's you, Mr. Walking Contradiction, Mr. I'm a lie every time I get on the camera, Bud Crawford himself. Now it's you, Bud, that's crying about the money. I thought you wouldn't care. I thought you were so confident in your abilities because you know you can't lose. Now you got a chance to show if your words and what you talk about is real, and obviously what you was talking ain't real. So it's okay for you to want him to take less money, right? And do all these things, you know what I'm saying, move the goalposts and just so you could be comfortable. But now when it comes to you crying for more money. I ought to play that audio back. I ain't gonna play it back, but I ought to play the audio back for the haters in the back that's in denial and won't admit that Terence Crawford has done no wrong at all. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford can lie to y'all a million times, but you still not gonna hold him accountable. But the man, the truth, that's told y'all exactly what he was gonna do and doing exactly what he said he was gonna do. Man, check this out. Errol Spence then had a near fatal car accident, came back, had a detached retina, right? And he still has fought the same amount of fights that Terence Bud Crawford has fought, right? In that time frame. Still. So it looked like to me that Bud Crawford was waiting around, right? Waiting around for Errol Spence to try to get a huge payday. But now you realize, if I'm gonna take a chance like this, right, and I'm gonna risk my O, I gotta get paid a whole hell of a lot. Same words that you were saying about Errol Spence, huh? Same words that Terence Crawford was saying about Errol Spence. There you go lying again. The walking contradiction. You know what I'm saying? Want you to practice what you preach, Terence Bud Crawford. Sign the contract. Get in the ring. Quit being scared. Quit trying to catch fighters like Errol Spence off they pivot. Yeah, he on his game now. Now let's see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let's play that audio one more time. And I'm gone. Y'all hit the like button and sub to the channel if you haven't already subbed. And make sure that you drop a comment in the comment section.
I think he's protecting himself and protecting his record, protecting that zero, and that's why he doesn't want to step in there, because he knows what type of fighter you are?
A little bit. That has something to do with it a little bit, but at the same time, I just think, like, you know, he thinking the big picture. Like, if I take a chance like this, I need to be getting paid as much money as possible, just in case if I lose. He's talking about he want to fight this guy and fight this guy, so he's going to be the A side, you know. He don't want a 50-50 fight. Well, that just lets you know right now he's not 100% confident in his own abilities. You know, he can say what he wants. The casual fans can say what they want. But me, you know, if I'm confident in my abilities, I'm like, okay, we can do it. You know, it don't matter if it's 50-50 or not. I know I'm going to win, so I don't have nothing to lose.